How do you do, kind folks?
What's ploppin'? What's poppin'?
Back to IEB's Ghoul special. I guess this is our theme song now. I guess currently
It's just random cheesy horror music.
I guess. But anyway, speaking of cheesy horror, now we're going to talk about another modern horror film, A Quiet Place, and A Quiet Place Part 2. This is actually
Part 1 and Part 2.
what?
Part 1 and Part 2, huh?
Yeah. Not A Quiet Place Day 1. I haven't seen that one, but I've heard it's pretty good. But anyway. This one follows John Krasinski. You know who John Krasinski is?
I know the name.
He's
Who was he?
oh my gosh, he was in The Office. How did I forget? Jim he was Jim from The Office.
Oh, okay.
And Emily Blunt. You know who Emily Blunt is?
The name is familiar.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, she was Queen Victoria and the young Victoria. Let me see if I can pull the picture of her real quick, because you'll notice her. She was in she's her.
Okay. She looks familiar.
She was in The Devil Wears Prada. I don't know if you saw that one with the scrub.
No.
Okay. But anyway.
Cool. So
They're a real life couple, actually, but John Krasinski himself directed this film.
Okay.
And it's honestly a pretty decent horror film. It's PG-13. You know, it's not really going to be all that whatever, but the things they do is actually pretty horrific, and I'll tell you some of the things that will happen. Anyway.
Not a side I thought I'd see of Jim from The Office.
Yeah, I mean,
that's interesting.
He's had to shake the stigma of Jim from The Office.
Oh, I see.
Kind of like Steve Carell, but Steve Carell kind of shook it off a little bit easier because he got out of there like 2 seasons before the series ended, and
True.
Jim should have done that too, because that show was kind of fell off when Steve left. Anyway, one of my favorite show of all time. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2. So, this film is actually supposed to be part of the Cloverfield universe. Okay. Do you know what Cloverfield is?
No.
Okay.
But
Why would you know anything about movies? Kindly, of course. But anyway, so Cloverfield, for all those who don't know, because it's kind of niche now, it's this alien invasion film set from the ground, and it's like what is it, found footage or whatever, and it's basically an anthology series, basically. Where J.J. Abrams took like a bunch of scripts from multiple other films and just incorporated The Conjuring into it, just so it can get made, basically. The Cloverfield, the first one, was actually pretty decent, pretty good. 10 Cloverfield Lane is one of the best films, because it's just Sully from Monsters Inc. That guy,
Goodman.
John Goodman.
Yeah. Well, that's already great.
As a villain, he's torturing this young girl who's like in a compound. He's like, "Don't go outside. It's gonna be scary. You know, whatever. You gotta stay here with me or whatever." And
or else you'll see the monster.
Basically, then she escapes, kills him. She escapes and sees devastation, and that John Goodman was kind of right, and it takes place in the Cloverfield universe, and the giant alien monster is out there. And anyway, the Cloverfield Paradox is one of the worst films ever made, and I would not suggest watching it. It takes place during Cloverfield.
Huh.
And it's like this... I don't know. I don't even know. It's stupid. Anyway. It was supposed to take place within this universe. But... the, Cloverfield was such a polarizing thing or whatever that the studio was like, "No, you can't use Cloverfield. We're not going to do Cloverfield anymore because, yeah, it kind of sucks." So John Krasinski was like, "All right, I'm going to do my own thing." And he did his own thing, and it was actually probably better that he did his own thing.
Yeah.
So these aliens crash into Earth, right? And they gotta stay quiet because they don't have eyes. They have very perceptive hearing abilities. Hence why it's called a quiet place, because if they aren't quiet, the aliens will hear and they will attack. Like they attacked numerous upon numerous other human facilities and all that type of thing.
Huh.
And anyway, it's about this family who, you know, is trying to live out their lives and all that. There's a pregnant wife, Emily Blunt, and all that. Who, by the way, if you know anything about childbirth, you know that's going to be a very difficult thing to do because it's going to be a lot of noise, and these aliens are very perceptive to noise.
Yeah.
So even then, that one thing, that's how masterfully directed and written this film is, okay?
Yes.
The suspense with that one thing alone puts it into the person's mind like, oh, wait, eventually something terrible is going to happen. So anyway, the whole movie is basically them trying to stay away from the aliens and all that. There's a deaf girl that won't really, you know, make a whole lot of noise anyway, but also can't hear anything. So when she makes a noise, then, you know, if she makes a noise, she can't hear it. So she doesn't know if anything bad's about to happen. Like, for instance, this toy car. She's playing this toy car, and it starts making noise, and she doesn't know. She just sees lights. But then Dad's like, oh shoot, these aliens are coming. So he throws away the thing, runs, hides, saves, all that stuff. Anyway. There's hardly any talking either. It's mostly sign language. You know, to keep the noise to a minimum.
Right.
Naturally. And they live in this compound that they try to keep as quiet as humanly possible. There's some family drama going on as well, which kind of adds to the, you know, authenticity of everything. And also, they split up, of course, because the dad's trying to make the younger kid not grow up as much and just try to have some fun, you know?
Yeah.
Because the kid's very scared of these aliens, and he's like just trying so hard to be good. Which I gotta admit, that hits home for slam, if you will.
I see.
But yeah, you know, that's one of the things I love about this film. Just the family drama is just, it's pretty real. But then, oh yeah, then Emily Blunt, you know, is in labor, and she tries to, you know, and her home is also being invaded by aliens, so these aliens, so because of the noise.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's trying her hardest to keep quiet while she's giving birth, and You've seen Home Alone, right?
I have.
You remember that scene where Marv steps on a nail?
Yeah.
And it was very comedic, right?
Oh yeah.
Imagine that, but done in this movie, and it was done by Emily Blunt. It wasn't funny.
I'm sure.
It was so, dude, you could feel it.
Oh yeah.
You could
I can picture that now.
I mean, you could feel it with Marv, but you can feel it even worse.
I can imagine so.
In that scene, it was like she was pregnant, about to give birth, and she stepped on a nail just straight on, like almost through her foot. It was, and as a person whose feet are very sensitive, talk to the Niddick who tickles me all the time. I hate that, but anyway.
I see.
Yeah, it was very, it's very horrific. Yeah.
Wow.
And
that's an interesting concept.
Indeed. But at the end, John Krasinski kind of gives up his life to save his family or whatever with the aliens and all that. They find some all the while they're trying to like call people, seeing if there's anybody out there on a radio or whatever, and at the end they're like, oh yeah, hey, how's it going, on the radio. Hey, hi folks, how's it going? Hey, you got those aliens over there? Oh well, why don't you come over here? Come on over. We're quiet and we're quiet. We don't disturb the neighbors and all that. You just come on over.
We'll have a quiet party.
Yeah, we'll have a quiet party, kind folks. Anyway, yeah, and then John Krasinski dies, unfortunately, and all that. But anyway, so Quiet Place Part 2. I'm not going to go into huge detail about this because is it as good as the first one? No, because John Krasinski's basically gone, and he's one of the main focal points. But he did direct this film.
Nice.
There is a huge flashback. Why did I get those two mixed up? What am I doing anymore, kind folks? I'm tired. I want to go home. Anyway, so the huge flashback to when the aliens first attacked this family and their small American town, if you will.
Yeah.
And he's in there, and that was one of the best parts of the film. But anyway, so they're basically, once again, more family drama, especially after the death of John Krasinski.
Yeah.
But they're trying to find this small town.
Huh.
They're trying to find this other human civilization because that's their only chance for survival. And all the while trying to keep the kid quiet. Like, they have to drug the kid in order to keep quiet.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's better than, death, honestly.
Yeah.
They gotta keep the kid quiet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're all dead. It's an unfortunate aspect, but they gotta do it. It's the lesser of two evils. It's the lesser of... It's for survival, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway, long story short, they get to the place, everyone's safe, the aliens attack, but they kill them and all that, and everyone survives. No one else dies. Yay! Anyway.
Nice.
Not as gripping as the first one, but still very, very well done.
Cool.
I would highly suggest you watch it.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say?
Oh, no. That's an interesting concept, like I said before.
Indeed.
Huh.
And there's expanding the universe with A Quiet Place Day 1.
Oh boy.
Which is a whole other different bunch of characters.
Huh.
One with a mute person that can't even talk. So that's kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to watching it. I just need to sit down and watch it, honestly.
I got you.
But anyway, though, guys, what do you think of A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2? There is A Quiet Place Part 3 in development. I don't know if it's going to be directed by John Krasinski, but
Find out.
hopefully it is.
That'd be good.
Comment, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell. More IEB's Ghoul special coming at you in the month of October. And hey, take care, guys.
Cool.